most Pokemon, they're very locked in their ways. Kyogre is a special attacker. Groudon, mostly a physical attacker. There are some mixed attackers out there, but what if we flipped everything on its head? Today, every Pokemon on our team will have their attack swapped with their special attack, their defense swapped with their special defense, and their HP swapped with their speed. This will turn them into completely different Pokemon, usable in completely different ways. And in order to get these Pokemon on our team, we're gonna play a little game. We'll turn around and see our 3 starters. We'll then tell our opponents what's on the screen and mute. Once I'm muted, we're gonna swap the position of 2 of them. You could swap the left with the right. You could swap the middle with the right. You could even swap the middle with the left. And once we've made 1 swap, our opponents will give our Pokemon to us. Opening up a mind game of, does he swap the good Pokemon hoping that they'll fumble, or does he leave it there? Who knows? Once we have our full team, we'll generate some random abilities for them and have some fantastic battles.
Whoa, Patterrz, we just swapped places.
I'm in Shady's room now, and Shady's in mine.
All right, what are we doing, Pat?
Shady, we're swapping today. We're swapping all the stats. We're gonna make Pokemon like they shouldn't be. We're gonna make them different.
Oh.
A little weird. Uncomfortable you might get today. Why'd I see it in a Yoda voice?
Uncomfortable you might get. So most importantly, who's going first?
I mean, would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first?
You go first, Pat. I'm nervous.
Oh, so I turn around and I see my stars. I see them. I see them now.
Ooh,
I see them.
you see them all?
They're all pretty solid.
I think Delphox actually gets really funny.
It would be physically attacking, but it would be like kind of slow.
Yeah, a little bit
Maybe?
slow. A little bit slow. That's a weird one.
All right, so now that I've seen my starters, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna swap around 2 of them. I could swap the left with the right. I could swap the middle with the right. I could even do the last one that I didn't say, and I'm gonna mute and do that now. All right, I think Shady thinks it would be funny to give me a Delphox, so I'm gonna lock in on that, and I'm gonna leave the Delphox where it is, and I'm gonna swap the Toucannon and the Alcremie. So Toucannon is now on the right, Alcremie is now in the middle. All right, they've been swapped.
All right, so here's my real big thoughts. It's not just that like I want to try to give you the Pokemon that you don't want. I also don't know what Pokemon you don't want because I don't know all these Pokemon stats off the top of the dome. I have like a general idea, right? Like, okay, so Alcremie now is going to be more physically offensive. It's going to be
and
more
maybe fast. It might be fast.
It might be fast because it has chunky HP. I will say this, it seems like going with frail Pokemon is probably the way to go. Oh, that's tough. I guess I want to give you the Toucannon. I don't think you swapped it. I'm going to give you the Pokemon in the middle.
Okay, you gave me the Pokemon in the middle. I left the Delphox where it was, and I swapped the Toucannon and the Alcremie. So what you actually gave me was an Alcremie.
Oh, and you want to tell me because in your rules you said you don't have to tell me.
In my rules, I don't have to tell Shady what it is. However, I seem to have done that mistakenly in the first round.
So the actual rule that Patterrz said to you is you don't need to reveal what you got.
But if you
it's
want
optional
to,
if you want to.
It's like a, hey, I showed you mine.
Yeah.
Can you show me yours?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a step of good faith, Patterrz. I'm so glad I let you go first. Let me go ahead and turn around then since, oh boy.
Is it good?
It's like fine, but one is clearly better than the others. Like very, very clearly better than the others. We have on the left a Shroomish, in the middle an Ursaring, and on the right a Ducklet.
Dude. You know what's funny, Shady? We just recorded a video which you had in Ursaluna.
I
Not
did.
a regular one, a Blood Moon. But you did have one. And I want to do everything in my power to stop you from doing that again. Because I do not want you to have an Ursaluna.
I know. Let me talk to the chat real quick. I think that potentially he's going to want to give me the Ducklet, right? He's going to want to give me the Ducklet. So he's going to expect me to move the bear over there. He's going to not give me the one in the middle because he's going to think those two swap and he doesn't want to risk it. He's just going to give me the one on the left. So I'm going to swap the Ursaring and the Shroomish. So we're going to make the middle one go to the left and the left one go to the middle. All right, Pat, I totally forgot that like the stats are swapping, but I made my decision. You know what? It's fine.
Okay, you know what's funny? If you get the Ursaluna, it's going to be like a Blood Moon Ursaluna anyway.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a special attack.
But I don't know, but it's not going to have Blood Moon.
That's true, and it might be really fast. I think Ursaluna has a lot of HP.
I think Ursaluna does have a really good amount of. It'll be like 140. I think it has 140 HP or something like that.
Okay.
So let's get into my brains. Come on, Patterrz, what's up?
So when I did this, I left the Delphox where it was because like I kind of want the Delphox.
Yeah.
I feel like you left the Ursaring where it was in this mind game of, oh, he's gonna go probably in the middle because you're swapping it, but you're not swapping it because I know I'm in your brain, I'm in your wall, Shady, I'm in your roof. Check up, look up right now, look up right now. Look up. There I am. It's me, Shady Penguin. It's me in your roof. Okay, now I know that I'm in the roof. I can see your screen.
That's just cheating.
You're taking the right.
Ooh, well. Okay. I don't have to reveal anything according to the rules.
I mean, you don't have to, but you know, I showed
But
you
you know
mine.
what? You know what, Pat? I'm feeling happy and I'm feeling depressed. How about this? I won't tell you what I got, but I will tell you that it did not give me the Ursa ring.
Glorious.
So,
Okay, that's all I wanted.
know. I figured that's all the chemicals you need anyway. I don't even need to tell you what I actually got, but I feel like that is very good for you because you're right. That thing would have been crazy
It would have been
fast.
fantastic.
I can't believe you didn't think I would move the middle. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let's go ahead and turn around and see what I got for my second round. Okay. Ooh, I like this. This is a fun round. And also it could lead to some very strange scenarios because I got myself a Palosand, an Ampharos, and a Comfey.
Oh, I love Palosand, dude. What a cool Pokemon.
I love Ampharos.
He's such a cool guy. Yeah,
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
tell
fine.
everyone else.
I was worth
but
a
I'm not gonna-
shot.
Shut up. I'm muted now. He can't even hear me. I'm deafened. I'm deafened. Look at him. He's so mad. I want the Ampharos. I think that he might try and give me the Comfey. He gave me the middle spot last time, and I don't think he's gonna give me the middle again. So I'm gonna swap Ampharos and the Comfey. So Ampharos is on the right, and Comfey is in the middle. Just in round 2, I've already sussed you out. I know what you're gonna do. Give me my Pokemon. I already know what it is.
I'll just tell you what you did. You wouldn't do the same thing twice after vocalizing, so you really want the Ampharos. You actually did move the Ampharos, and initially you'd be like, oh man, Comfey's not that great. Plus you already have a fairy type, so it's like, oh, you're gonna want to give me the Pokemon on the right, which would actually be the Ampharos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the Pokemon in the middle, which is the Comfey, and you can have 2 fairy types. And I'm actually gonna confidently write down that I gave you a Comfey without you telling me. I'm just very
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then at team preview, if I'm wrong, so be it. If not, I'm in your walls, Pat. Look above you now.
How did you get up there?
That's right.
I don't have to tell you what you gave
You
me
don't
and what
have
you
to.
didn't give me,
No.
but
Nope.
you're definitely spitting. Why don't you take a look at what you
I'm
got?
gonna take a look. Ooh, these are all, well, actually, no, one of these is better than the other. We have ourselves from left to right. We have believe this is a Meowstic, a Bounsweet, and an Alolan Ninetales. I'll just say it out loud. I want the Alolan Ninetales 100%. And there's only one Pokemon here that I don't want. So let me go talk to the chat real quick. So the only Pokemon I don't really want is Meowstic. I'm not a huge fan of Meowstic. It's a little guy, it's a little lad, and he's just here. I want the Ninetales. The question is, how can I get the Ninetales? If I move the Ninetales, will Patterrz give me a new spot, or will he just give me where the Ninetales is? I just played him like a fiddle. So I think that he's gonna not give me the right slot no matter what. I think he's gonna give me the left slot. And if he gives me the middle like at the Bounsweet, I'm fine with that. But I don't think there's a world in which he gives me the Ninetales slot. So I'm gonna swap the Meowstic and the Ninetales. So Ninetales are going to the left. All right, Patterrz, I've made my moves.
I'm no longer trying to suss you out. I'm trying to measure the vibes of the universe. The vibes
okay.
in the room.
Yeah.
The vibes of the video so far.
Yeah,
the
right.
vibes of the starter selection area.
Okay.
I'm looking at the principal guy. I'm looking at Nemona. I'm looking at the angle they're standing at.
Right.
And I'm thinking because Nemona is looking toward the left Pokemon, toward that Meowstic.
Right.
That's where you placed the Ninetales.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Shady Penguin. You will not be getting that Ninetales on the left. Instead,
Okay.
you'll be taking the middle Pokemon.
Oh, sometimes it just works out. Sometimes it just works out, don't you know?
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like,
Don't worry about it.
Like for me?
No,
or
I mean,
for you?
let's just say I had contingencies in place. They make me very happy.
All right, let's have a look at round 3.
Ooh.
Dude, this is really funny. I've had a fairy type in every single one of my starter selections so far, and
I can't wait to give you 3 fairies. I'm so excited.
yeah, man, I hope I get 3 fairies. So we have a Klefki, a Feraligatr, and an Iron Hugulus.
Okay, so I don't really want to give you a Klefki. I'm not gonna lie. Klefki's actually, I mean, without Prankster, Klefki's dog water. But the stats would be swapped, so it's defensive. It would actually become an offensive monster.
Klefki doesn't even have good defenses.
Oh, it just has screens. You're right.
If I look at Klefki's stats,
Yeah.
oh, they're so good.
They're so good, right? They're so bad.
I just don't want you to give me Klefki. Can you, as a friend, just say that you won't give me Klefki?
I can't say that, Pat, because you're gonna be doing some swaps, and it's like, how do I know?
What if I tell you what? You know, never mind. I'm gonna mute and we're gonna swap some Pokemon here. All right, I know Shady as a friend would not want to give me the Klefki in 3 fairy types, so I'm very confident in that. So I am going to go ahead and swap the Hugulus and the Feraligatr. So Hugulus going into the middle, Feraligatr going into the right. Just wait for the final round. It's gonna be a cool round. It's a legendary round. All the other rounds don't have legendaries. That's gonna be fun. Also use code Patterrz the Gamer Subs. It's really good. It's really tasty. I would recommend it. All right, Shady. I made my swap.
I feel like that was a quick swap for you, Pat. Like you knew what you needed to do.
Well, I know as a friend that you are not going to give me the Klefki, so I was confident in my swap knowing that.
So here's the thing about you. You're very smart.
Oh,
I know,
Shady, come on now.
I know that a smart person would expect a smart person to think that the Klefki's gonna move. I've been swapping and he's been catching me, so he's gonna think that
True.
I'm not gonna swap, but then all of a sudden, you know what? I am gonna swap. And truthfully, I think you'd actually want the Feraligatr more than the Jugulus. So
Okay.
I think there's a chance the Feraligatr is where the Klefki is, but I don't think I can run with that, so instead I'm gonna give you the Pokemon on the right.
You're giving the Pokemon on the right.
Oh, I didn't get Klefki. I could tell by his voice.
It's not Klefki.
So
Let's go.
So was I right? Was I right that he swapped the Feraligatr and Klefki, and I went too deep? I went too deep.
I won't reveal. I'm not revealing. You know, I can't kiss and tell. It's a bad sentence for this scenario. I'm not kissing the. I'm not kissing the crocodile.
You're not kissing.
I'm not kissing the crocodile. Dylan likes Feraligatr a lot, so I'm kissing Dylan.
Let me turn around. These are really bad Pokemon. We have a Toxtricity on the left, a Vespiquen in the middle, and an Oricorio on the right.
I really, really hope you get Vespiquen because Vespiquen is such a cool Pokemon, such a cool concept with all of its like signature moves.
Yes.
And no one ever uses it.
I know.
I think it would be so cool. I like Vespiquen.
I feel like people don't use it because it's bad, Patterrz.
Why would you say that?
Because it has 40 speed.
Here's another Pokemon that has 40 speed and is good. Ursaluna.
Ursaluna has like 140 HP.
Vespiquen has like
70.
half that.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, mute. Yeah. All right, so I have to do everything I can to not get this Vespiquen. I don't know how I do that. I think Pat's just gonna fire down the middle. So which one do I want? Based on his team, I want the Toxtricity, but that's so obvious, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna swap Vespiquen with Oricorio and really hope that I didn't fumble really bad. Patterrz, I've swiggity swapped.
I want to give you the Vespiquen so bad.
I know really you do. I know you do. You're toxic.
And not because I think it's a bad Pokemon. I think it's a good Pokemon, and I think it'll do great things with it.
It will have 40 HP, Pat.
Oh, it'll have 40 HP. Wait, that's really funny.
40 HP.
I didn't even think about that. You're so right. Oh, that's terrible. Wow, you do.
Oh,
you don't want that.
I don't want that.
That's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
Well, since it's so bad, I think that you don't even want to acknowledge that it exists.
Right.
You tunnel visioned. The middle of the screen just evaporated.
Okay.
And you didn't even see it, which means you only have one option.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Which is to swap the Toxtricity in the Oricorio. You don't even see the Vespiquen.
I'm lost here.
You activated Trap Hole, Vespiquen fell down it. It wasn't even there
Was
anymore.
it bottomless Trap Hole?
It got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
Shady.
So it has more than 1,500 attack. Okay. All right, I didn't realize that.
Could you imagine a Vespiquen with a 1,500 attack?
This is a Pokemon video.
Is it?
I thought it was Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought you invited me for Yu-Gi-Oh! today,
Frank, is this a Pokemon video? Oh, Frank said it was. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I guess it is.
All right. Whatever.
Oricorio's on the left. You're taking Oricorio.
Oricorio's on the left. I'm taking Oricorio. Okay, that's fine. Give me my roost. Give me my quiver dance. It's over for you. I didn't even get an Oricorio and I'm this invested in this bird. Or did I?
Wait for the comments to be like, yeah, this is a good episode, but I didn't like the part where they talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! For a really long time. This is the 4th round.
This is the round 4. It's the 4th round.
Oh, could you imagine if I had 4 Pokemon waiting in front of me in round 4?
That would have been really comedy, dude.
Okay, so my round 4, not the best round. I got a Galarian Zerka Meowth and a Alolan Ninetales potential, Alolan Ninetales, and Scovillain. And I've used Scovillain so many freaking times.
We might both get Alolan Ninetales then.
I don't know if you're just saying that to like throw me off the scent and make me put Steel-type moves on every single one of my Pokemon.
Patterrz, talk to Chatters.
I would actually like the Berserker, I think. The Berserker seems cool. It seems like I get some good Steel-type moves going with that. I don't know if Alolan Ninetales gets any physical ice or fairy moves at all, so it feels like that'd be kind of a hindrance because it's more of a special attacker, if I remember correctly. Scovillain, I have no idea what Scovillain's stats are like. I think Shady would want to give me the Ninetales because it would be funny if we both had it because I know he hasn't now. So I'm going to swap the Meowth and the Vulpix. We'll see what he thinks. All right, Shady, I've swapped it. Just kidding. You thought I was going to say.
Whoa, I really thought you were going to. So I've already heard everything because Frank actually, I slipped him a tenner and he told me.
Frank!
I know you want the Galarian Meowth for the Steel type. So because of that, you were originally going to move it. But then Frank told me that he told you, hey, leave the Meowth where it is because, you know, that just makes a lot of sense. Which means you swapped the Vulpix and the Scovillain. And I'm going to give you the Pokemon on the right.
On the right?
On the right.
Oh, okay. That's actually not where I thought you were going to go with that. But you know what? That is okay.
I want to know now because I feel like I didn't win.
No.
I thought I won.
That's actually
fine. I really wanted to give you a Alolan Ninetales so we could both have one and we could just ruin the video.
I literally said that. I was like, he wants to give me a Alolan Ninetales so we both have one. I'm not going to tell you if you did or not.
I'll find out in team preview. Fine. You know, now I have to wait just like the viewers. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
Oh my God, the watch time's going to be so good on this one.
I'm turning around. Oh, it's these guys. Oh, this would be... Oh, this could be so cool, Pat. This could be the first time in the world where there is a bulky Doug trio in the world. We have Alolan Diglett.
No.
We have Bronzong, who actually also would be fire in this video.
Yeah, Bronzong would be really good, actually.
Oh my gosh, and it's a Steel type. And then we have Espathra, who's literally looking crazy. I've never looked into Espathra's eyes before, and now I can't stop.
It's like the void.
I love
it. It's like the infinite gazing void. It's like the Muriel.
Yeah, that thing. I'm gonna go talk to Chatters before I embarrass myself in another language. I want Diglett or Bronzong. Who would be be better though. I think Bronzong is theoretically better, but I love the idea of a bulky Dugtrio. It just seems so cool. It would be slow as sin though, and fast Pokemon seem to be winners. So I do want the Bronzong. I'm going to swap the Diglett and the Espafra, and then I'll leave Bronzong exactly where it is, so Bronzong could be a guy. All right, Patterrz, I've made my decision.
While you were doing that, I was looking at the Pokemon you just gave me. It only swaps HP and speed. That's it.
Oh, so you're
That's
like me.
the only stat. It's the only stat that it swaps as HP and speed.
That's crazy. We're just learning that the stat designers at Pokemon are kind of lazy.
Literally just copying and pasting.
Yeah,
what are they doing?
On? So I didn't give you Ninetales then. I didn't give you Ninetales.
I've said
It's
too much.
Scovillain. I gave you So you swapped the...
No.
Wow. You actually
Shady, shut
didn't.
up.
So
Stop
Frank
figuring
lied
me
to
out,
me.
Shady. Stop sussing me out.
Frank
You're gonna
lied
stop
to
that.
me, dude. That's crazy.
The only thing that can make me feel better is if you subscribe to the channel right now, please. I would really appreciate it.
I'm doing it. I'm subscribing because I feel awful. Hey, wait, Patterrz, what do you want to give me?
We're just gonna gloss over the fact that you weren't subscribed until now, Shady.
What?
When was the last time Shady commented on one of my videos? I wish.
Listen, I wish I had Patterrz commenting skills. A video drops and Patterrz is there like Spider-Man in the middle of the dark alley and has a witty comment ready to go, just flinging from his wrist.
I don't want to give you Dugtrio. I've had bad experiences with Dugtrio recently where I got fished by one. It was really funny when I was doing Nuzlocke. It was really great. It was actually really funny, and I'm totally over it. And I don't care anymore. I'm totally over it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So I don't want to see Dugtrio ever again. I'm gonna give you the right because you would never put it there.
It's just funny because it sounds like it's very dramatic for you. You know what, Patterrz, at the very least, even if I didn't get the Dugtrio, you'll have your chance to confront your trauma, it sounds. I mean...
No. Shady, I don't want to confront my trauma. This is not a therapy session. Round 5. Oh my goodness, round 5.
Round 5, we're moving.
Let's have a look and see what we got in round 5. Oh, this could be really fun, actually. There's a lot of ways that this could go.
Okay.
And I think all of them are fun. I haven't seen a Ceruledge in the starter selection in what feels like years.
And here he is making his not debut.
So we have a Rhyhorn, a Ceruledge, and a Nimble.
You want to talk about trauma? I have low kicks trauma from Luke. He ran an adaptability low kicks and we didn't find out until the 3rd battle. That thing was just insanely broken. Untouchable. Because Sucker Punch, adaptability, Black Glasses, Oko's just about everything. Actually crazy.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a low kick. So I'm gonna swap them around right now.
Yeah, yep, go ahead.
I don't think I'm gonna think too much about this. I'm gonna leave the Ceruledge in the middle. I want the Ceruledge, and I think that he's gonna give me the middle, thinking that I'm swapping the Ceruledge. I'm gonna swap the Rhyhorn and the Nimble. So the Nimble is now on the left, the Rhyhorn is now on the right. All right, well, that didn't take me long, did it? I was fast
you
on it.
crushed that. What was that about? This is actually one of the worst states of affair because Rhydon is probably completely broken. Rhyhorn, Rhyperior, all of them.
It might be. I could even go Rhydon with a Nebulite.
Yes.
Potentially.
And it would be still crazy. It would be pretty fast and it would be still bulky, but it would be hitting like a truck. I just don't want to give you that. And if I can avoid that, that would be stellar. I believe that you swapped the Nimble and the Ceruledge is what my gut says.
Okay.
He's
not convinced.
Or
He's
is
not
the
convinced. He's not
Ceruledge
convinced.
standing so strong in the middle that you just left him there? He's so strong and good looking. You know what? I'm gonna give you the Pokemon in the middle. I don't think you could miss here, by the way.
I genuinely don't think I can miss
I don't think
here.
you can miss
I'm
in this
really
round.
excited for this Pokemon. I just think it's really cool and awesome, and I really like it a
Okay,
lot.
we didn't trade. Did we trade trauma for trauma, Pat? Just be honest with me. Do I have to see a low kicks today?
Okay. To be honest, because we're trauma bonding right now, I didn't get your trauma.
That's fine. The other 2 Pokemon are still problematic. I'll tell you that much. I'm turning around. Oh, okay. I think potentially my first fairy option of the day. We have Cloyster on the left. We have Houndstone in the middle.
Oh my God, Houndstone.
And then we have a Hatsuna on the right.
Houndstone always appears in the videos that we do.
I know, it's kind of crazy. It's just your...
There's always someone using last respect.
It's crazy, dude. It's like I have no more respect for you. Let me talk to chat. I love Pat so much and I respect him more than just about anyone else. So guys, make sure you leave a kind comment about Patterrz' glasses today. Thank you, appreciate that. So I think that all these Pokemon will be interesting to use. So I'm not really too stressed over which one I get. Last respects will be worse than usual because its attack stat is going to be bad. So I don't actually want it. I think what I do want is the Cloyster because its defense will become a specially defensive wall. And Patterrz has a decent amount of fairies, but then they're going to be physically defensive. I don't know. This is a tough scene. Let's just switch Hatna and Cloyster. I don't think I'm touching the Houndstone. All right, Patterrz. I had to think about that one. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of thought that went through it.
I don't think you missed with this. Ideally, I don't want to give you the Cloyster because I'm terrified of Shell Smash.
Yes. Yep.
And I don't know, Cloyster with its stats swapped around, it's gonna be super specially defensive. I don't know what else it would really do.
I don't know. I feel like its special attack and regular attack are very similar.
Wait, I didn't realize Cloyster's HP was so low. It has 180 180 defense?
Dude, so his special defense is just a monster.
It would have 180 special defense and 45 defense.
Yeah, it would be frail as a duck, dude, on the physical side, but it'd have a little more HP than usual.
I want to give you your dog.
Okay.
And I'm looking at this picture, and I know you love your dog. I know you love your dog so much.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm going to give you the one in the middle. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for that. I honestly am thrilled that you gave me the only option I didn't want. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're... Well, actually, Hatterin could be good.
Go on.
As well, right?
Yeah.
It could be very good.
Right, yeah. Go ahead. Tell me more about that.
But because it would have high HP,
Right.
And it would have very good physical offenses as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
I think you're underestimating Hatterin.
You know, when you put it like that, that is definitely what I'm doing.
Now that we're in the last round, it's time for the legendary round.
Sorry, words that start with the letter L, they scare me a little bit because I tend to lose a lot on your channel. So I hear legend.
Lemons. Everyone comments, tell me what you love the most about Shady.
Stop, don't. It'll make my heart swell.
I'm looking, my legendary round. Ooh, you need to be very careful.
Why? What's wrong? What
I
did
have
you
a
do?
Regirock, a Galarian Arcuno, and Calyrex Shadow Rider.
Oh, come on, Pat. Why did you just ban him? Why didn't you just ban him from the randomizer, dude?
It's a legendary. What do you mean? Okay, no. I have two like mediocre legendaries and one really good one. You just need to hit correctly. There's only a 1/3 chance.
We all know that's not gonna happen, Pat.
Do you not believe in yourself?
Actually, Pat, well, this thing would get crazy bulky. Huh? He'd get 160 HP.
Oh my god. He'd be kind of slow.
Yeah.
He'd be really physical offensive and he'd be kind of bulky.
He'd be pretty bulky, actually.
Still a mutant scooting and booting. I'm gonna do something crazy here. Shady in the last round gave me the middle. I don't think he's gonna give me the middle again. I think he's gonna give me the left. So I'm gonna swap my Regirock with the Calyrex Shadow Rider. And you know what? Even if I don't get the Calyrex Shadow Rider, I think that's mostly fine because I don't think you can go wrong with a Regirock that's gonna be fast, I suppose. I don't know what Regirock would even do at that point. And a Galarian Arcuno's good no matter what. So I'm gonna put the Calyrex Shadow Rider on the left, the Regirock goes to the right, and the Arcuno remains in the middle. All right, this is a very important round, Shady. Very important round.
I don't think you missed on this round either. I mean, it's a legendary round, so you shouldn't miss. Regirock becomes crazy.
I was like, it'll become fast. I'm like, does it get like other good stats? I think it might.
Its special defense becomes crazy.
Oh, its special defense would be crazy, and I could just run like Meteor Beam.
Yeah.
You know,
so
it's good.
I'm gonna go with my gut. Move to the horse. That is all I know. So if I choose the horse slot, you don't get the horse.
Are you sure that I moved the horse?
No, I have no sort of confidence in that statement. I just made it blindly, hoping that I can convince myself that you moved the horse.
I have a string of hair here that I don't know what to do with.
So actually, the math is probably that you didn't move the horse. No,
so you think
no.
Oh, no.
The math actually says you moved the horse because you have to move 2 Pokemon, and 1 is less than 2.
Yes, true.
There's a 66% chance you moved the horse. So I'm not going to choose the horse. Instead, I'm going to take the 50-50 over the 66%, which is really a 33%, and I'm going to give you the Pokemon in the middle.
So many numbers there, Shady.
Yeah, did I get anywhere with that? I was kind of making...
If you were so confident that I moved it because the numbers say that I moved it, then you should have gone for the right because that would be guaranteed no horse because it wouldn't be there anymore.
You're right. There's a 66% chance you moved it, and I chose the 50-50 instead, like a blundering
Now,
fool.
would you like to change your answer?
I can't. I just have to go with the middle now because if I gave you the horse, I gave you the horse, man. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, I'm gonna take the one in the middle, like you told me to.
Can I turn around now so I can relieve my
you
sorrow?
can turn around. I bet there'll be a Calyrex for you too.
My round is so much better than yours.
What?
It is.
Oh no.
And just the weight of them all is we got an Arceus, a Magearna, and a Rayquaza.
Oh, dude, come on. Do you don't even need to swap, man.
Arceus,
it doesn't matter.
Arceus doesn't do anything, right? Because its stats are all 120. So if you give me Arceus, it's like lame, not fun. So,
okay, yep, you're right.
Do me a favor, don't give me Arceus. Truthfully, what I really want to do is use Rayquaza. I've never gotten to use one probably in a very long time in battle, and I want to make him shiny because I love it. I don't think there's any chance he gives me the Pokemon on the right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to swap Rayquaza and Magearna, and I'm gonna leave Arceus alone. I don't think he'll give it to me. All right, Patterrz, I'm ready.
Wow, you're ready already?
I'm ready already. When I said ready, I'm ready.
Like I said, giving you the Arceus is kind of like defeating the point of the entire video.
Lame, so please don't hit it.
I think that since you don't want the Arceus to be hit, you didn't move it. Am I right?
That is a very strong possibility, and I will tell you, at one point in my discussion, I literally vocalized that. That's what I said word for word.
Which means that you did move the Rayquaza and the Magearna. So if I want to give you something I'm okay against, I'm really bad against like most of these guys, to be honest. But I want to give you the Magearna, which now
are you? Whoa. Before you make a decision, are you really okay against Magearna? Like, just look at your team really quick and tell me if you think you're good against this.
Yeah, I have that one, and I have that one. And, well, ish. I'm certainly not good against the Rayquaza. Well, I mean, actually.
I actually think you're better against the Rayquaza. I'm just telling you, and not that it really matters, because never mind, you'll see when you make your choice.
I choose the right.
Okay, I'll take it.
I just hope it's not the Arceus.
Let's just say, I don't have to look up these stats.
No, it's the Arceus?
I don't know. I'm just so familiar with the Pokemon you gave me that, like, why would I have to look up the stats, you know? Like.
Well, now we're gonna swap the stats for some of our Pokemon and not the other ones. But first, we're gonna generate some random abilities and go over the new stats of our Pokemon to see what we think about it and how we're gonna build the team. And then it transitions.
And then it's saying.
All right, so for our team, our first Pokemon is an Alcremie. Alcremie now has much better physical stats. It's like very physically offensive, though I don't know how many like physically offensive moves it can really learn. What do I do with this strand of hair? I don't know. Do I just go away? This Alcremie can't Calm Minds. It's not gonna be able to do a ton. The funny thing is, it had 64 speed and 65 HP, which became 65 HP and 65 speed. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did. Let's generate some abilities for it. We have Stamina, Snow Cloak, Fairy Aura, and Hyper Cutter. Now, if I'm correct, doesn't Fairy Aura increase the power of Fairy-type moves? Oh, it does. That would be really good for Alcremie. Here's the next question. Does Alcremie actually learn any physical Fairy-type moves? It learns Play Rough. Okay, I am going to give Fairy Aura to my Alcremie. Also, if you like this type of like ability selection part of the video, please let me know. I think it's kind of cool to go with a team like this. Okay, next up we have Comfey. Its new stats are a bit weird. I'll say it has really good bulk, but its speed is way lower, but it has so much better bulk. So I could turn it into somewhat of a support Pokemon potentially, but it's not really going to be doing much damage. I could give it some physical attacks, but again, like it's not going to be doing a lot. But we'll see what the abilities are. Primordial Sea, Sand Rush, Solid Rock, and Reckless. I think Solid Rock is good because Solid Rock just gives you more resistance to super effective moves. I mean, I'm already as bulky as they come anyway, so this Comfey is about to become very, very, very bulky. Does this Comfey get Leech Seed? That would be really good against Shitty's team if I get Leech Seed. Yeah, you know what? This could be a really bulky mastermind of never getting hit and never dying, and I honestly think that'd be fantastic. Okay, next up is Feraligatr. Now, Feraligatr has turned into a bit of a special attacker. Its speed hasn't really changed a huge amount, but it has gone up like ever so slightly, so that's good. Its speed has like slightly increased, and it's a little bit more specially usable. I don't really know if it learns much in the way of special moves. Maybe I can just give it Surf and call it a day, but let's see what the abilities are. Illusion, Imposter, Delta Stream, and Swarm. Now, I think the Imposter kind of defeats the point of the video because I wouldn't be using my stats. I'd be using Shady stats instead. So giving Imposter, thematically, it doesn't really fit with the video. So instead, I think we're gonna go Illusion because Illusion will make me look like something else when I'm not actually something else. And then I can pretend, I can do a little stealth. And I think that'd be actually kind of funny because I haven't been able to use Illusion for a long time. And hopefully I remember that I can use Illusion and don't forget like a stupid dumb idiot like that I am. Next up, we have Scovillain. Now, Scovillain, unfortunately, Scovillain's attack and special attack and defense and special defense, they have the same stats. So this thing doesn't really change much apart from it gets like a little more HP and a little less speed. There's really nothing to write home about poor little Scovillain. But let's have a look at the abilities at the very least. We have Weak Armor, Snow Warning, Power Spot, and Gluttony. Gluttony could be good depending on the berry that I give it. Weak Armor will make it faster and drop its defenses, but I mean, honestly, it has 65 speed. It's got 65 in its defenses. This Scovillain is just like slightly worse than Scovillain would usually be, which is a little sad. I mean, Gluttony could be useful if I give it a Citrus Berry, and maybe I'll give it Leech Seed as well. The options here are very limited, so I think we're just gonna have to work with what we've got, unfortunately. So we're gonna give it Gluttony. Next up is Cerulege. Now, Cerulege has really, really, really good special attack now. Its HP and speed are the same, so it doesn't get any faster, but it also doesn't get any slower. I can't really take advantage of Shadow Sneak anymore, which is, as Shady would say, a dagger, which is, you know, Cerulege is like dagger shaped, so that's kind of funny. Basically, it doesn't turn into an Armarouge. It kind of just turned into an Armarouge without any signature moves. So we'll see what we can do with them. The abilities. Ooh, Water Absorb. I mean, could I really go wrong just taking away a weakness? I feel like that'd be a very good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna take away one of those weaknesses. I'm gonna take away Water Absorb. I feel pretty good about this. The last Pokemon is Galarian Articuno. Now, this Galarian Articuno has quite high offensive stats, but nothing else really changes all that much. So I'm just gonna have to find learning some really good offensive flying type moves or psychic type moves that you can use. Maybe it learns like Zen Headbutt or something like that. That'd be kind of good. Let's have a look at the abilities. We have Stamina, Poison Point, Tangle in Hair, and Sniper. Now, Stamina, increase in its physical defense, sounds like a good idea because I can still run Roost on this. Poison Point is also kind of interesting too, because I'd like to poison the enemy. I think that'd be pretty good. But with Roost, Stamina becomes very, very, very powerful. So I'm gonna give it Stamina. Also, it has increased defense now anyway, so that's gonna be pretty good. Okay.
So our first round gave us a Ducklet, which will evolve into a Swanna. Now, Swanna's stats didn't change at all except for speed and HP. They just swapped. Everything else, literally defense and special defense, they swap. Attack and a special attack, they swap. So this Pokemon didn't really get much going for it, but we will get is a random ability. It is time to generate 4 random abilities and to see what we get from there. We have Sword of Ruin, Tangling Hair, Levitate, and Battle Bond. Listen, we could go Terra, Electric, Levitate, Swanna. How are we feeling about that, chatters? Its attack and special attack are exactly the same. It is going to be a bit slower than usual, which is kind of annoying. I think that the best thing we could probably do for fun, I think it's common to see a Sword of Ruin Swanna. I don't know if it's good, but it is certainly funny. We're gonna go Sword of Ruin Ducklet. That is incredible. Our second round gave us a Bounce Sweep, which of course will fully evolve into a Serena. Now, Serena's attack and speed swap, and they're exactly the same, so no changes there. However, its attack and special attack have a drastic difference, 120 to 50. So this is the first special attacking Serena to hit YouTube. Its defenses are exactly the same, so those just swapped and it's fine. Let's see what 4 abilities we get for this specially offensive Serena. Ooh, Intimidate, Quick Feet, Psychic Surge, and Surge Surfer. Now, Psychic Surge could be interesting with Terra Psychic. I don't think it'll get many Psychic type moves that are special. I don't think it has access to Psychic or Psyshock, but Terra Blast could be kind of cool. And now this thing can Giga Drain and like to actually be worth it. But it's kind of hard to say no to Intimidate. This thing does have some pretty good natural bulk, so I think an Intimidate Serena is just way too good to not get. So we're gonna grab Intimidate for the Serena, and I think it's actually gonna put in a lot of work. All right, our third round gave us the Toxtricity, which I was really hoping for based on Patterrz' 2 early fairy types I think he has. Toxtricity, originally, speed and HP are exactly the same. So are its defenses, unfortunately, but its special attack and attack do swap. They're not that different. I think it's only a 16-point difference. So we're just gonna see what a physically offensive Toxtricity can do. Honestly, this is better because Toxtricity has Shift Gear. It could be a physical monster. Now it's even stronger in the physical area. Normally you run them physical anyway with Shift Gear and like Poison Jabs. So let's see what abilities we get. We have Steely Spirit, Tablets of Ruin, Misty Surge, and Sand Rush. So if this thing learns Iron Head, it would be very, very good with Steely Spirit. Tablets of Ruin, I believe, lowers special defense, right? No. Ooh, it'll make him bulkier? So Shift Gear can go off more? You know what? It lowers the attack of opposing Pokemon or all Pokemon on the field that don't have the ability. So I will go ahead and I'm gonna grab Tablets of Ruin for a Toxtricity. It'll be able to click Shift Gear a little bit better in front of a physical Pokemon. I like that a lot. We'll see if we can pop off with this thing. All right, we have ourselves a Lowland Dugtrio, but turned on its head. Dugtrio literally has 35 HP normally. So now Dugtrio has 110 HP and of course, very little speed, 35 speed. It becomes a special attacker because its 100 attack stat goes over to the special attack, which is 50, and its defenses are only off by 10. So it's still gonna be very frail in the defensive stats themselves. Let's generate 4 random abilities for the special attacking Dugtrio. Stamina, Blaze, Pickpocket, and Sheer Force. So obviously I am very interested in Stamina and Sheer Force. If this thing gets Earth Power, a bulky Earth Power user, I'm always going second, right? I don't think this thing gets any sort of recovery outside of like rest. This could be a very good physical wall. Now with that bulky HP, Stamina could be a problem for Pat. If this thing had Body Press, I would immediately go for it. However, it doesn't. So I'd love the idea of running Agility on a 35 speed Pokemon. I'd have to click it 2 times and then it would have 140 speed. Can I do that with Stamina? I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out today. If a Stamina Dugtrio with Agility can actually manage to click it twice, I'll probably give it Leftovers or I'm gonna give it Resto Chesto. All right, we have Houndstone as our 5th round. Now, unfortunately for me, Houndstone was the one Pokemon I didn't want in that positioning. It doesn't really change that much. Its HP and speed are only off by 4, so it's a little bit faster, a little bit bulkier. It's now a specially offensive ghost and its defenses are only off by 3. So let's see what ability we get. We have Pixelate, Early Bird, Scrappy, and Rocky Payload. I do not hate the idea of going Pixelate and then just going like Terra Blast now that I'm gonna be a specially offensive Mon. Ultimately, Scrappy's worthless. Early Bird is not great unless I'm, you know, getting put to sleep. And Rocky Payload, I believe, increases the damage of rock type moves. It gives it basically a rock stab. However, I don't think that this Pokemon gets many rock type moves. So I would have to go Terra Rock, which just seems really bad. It does not seem good. So I think for me here, we're just gonna go with Pixelate and see if it does anything against Patterrz' team. All right, the final legendary round, we did end up getting Magear and I really wanted Rayquaza, even though it this thing probably matches up really well against Patterrz's team. We're a little bit faster by swapping our 65 speed with our HP. Our defenses are exactly the same, and now we are a physical threat. We have 130 physical attack, which is kind of bad because we don't get to use Draining Kiss as good as I would like to. But let's see what ability we get. Maybe this will change the world for me. We have No Guard, Shed Skin, Sniper, and Solid Rock. Obviously, No Guard is like intriguing to me right away. But the question is, do I even have any moves that can take advantage of it? Not really. Not physical moves that are inaccurate. Takedown. Wow, look at that. I do get Zap Cannon, even though I am obviously more physically offensive now. Can I really miss the opportunity? Are these other abilities? Well, doesn't Solid Rock reduce like damage by 1/4? This Pokemon receives 3/4 damage from super effective attacks. So I would take less damage from super effective attacks, which is really nice on this thing. And this thing also, I'm pretty sure, gets Shift Gear. So I guess the best thing we could do is, since we lost some bulk, is to go with Solid Rock. We're gonna go Solid Rock on Magearna. It's another Shift Gear user. I'm shifting gears today against Pat, that's for sure. I did give you the Gator. What?
Shady.
I don't have Arceus, no.
You don't have an Arceus.
I don't. I gave you an Articuno, dude.
Wait, I feel so much better about this now.
Yeah, your team is cracked.
I mean, okay, listen. It's got an Alcremie, a Comfey. Could we really say cracked?
All right, at least I didn't give you the Calyrex. That's true.
That's true.
I did dodge the Calyrex. Huge. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so glad I gave you Ceruledge instead of Rhyperior, because Rhyperior would have been crazy, and I didn't want the low kicks. I didn't want that trauma again, so I'm okay with all this.
You didn't want any of that. You don't want that smoke.
I did not want the smoke even a little bit.
With all the stats reversed, no one's gonna really know what these Pokemon are gonna do to each other.
No, not in the first battle, that's for sure. I got no idea.
We might be able to figure out by like the third battle, maybe if we're lucky.
Maybe.
All right, we got, hey Brittany, how's it going?
Oh, now what? You're normally, so you're gonna be physically strong. You're normally specially strong.
I'm normally specially strong. I'm gonna be physically strong, but I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen in today's battle. Who knows? I could land a Hydro Pump, for example.
I'm so...
Let's go!
You know, Pat, I was gonna feel bad about doing this, but I don't think I am anymore.
Shady, I just want to say thank you for helping me overcome my trauma with Dugtrio. You give me a gimme there, and I really appreciate that, Shady.
Why?
Thank you so much.
First of all, you're landing Hydro Pump.
I do, because I always land Hydro Pump against you. It's the Shady Claws.
Yeah, or you...
Oh my god, your shift
Or do you actually have No Guard is my question. Do you actually have No Guard?
I could have No Guard.
If you have No Guard...
There's a lot of things Narkuno could do, potentially.
I'm furious if you have No Guard. You do, because you stayed in again.
Ooh, thank you. Delicious. I have a, it's not actually Narkuno.
Well, you don't have No Guard, so you can miss. How do you land 3? How do you land 3 Hydro Pumps without No Guard Patterrz? Oh my gosh, I'm so angry at this game right now. I'm so furious at this game right now. It's actually, it is insane that you landed 3 of those.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I actually cannot believe I landed that many. Sword of Ruin.
Sword of Ruin Swangles is here.
Honestly, I might just stay in.
I don't see why you wouldn't, unless you're choiced. Unless
No,
you're
I'm not
choiced.
No, I'm not choiced.
Oh, you're not.
No.
Okay, so you're not like Hydro Pump, Ice Beam. You're probably a Blizzard, let's be honest.
I could potentially have Blizzard too. Ow. Okay, that was terrible. Oh my god, that was such a bad play.
Good. Ooh.
I do have stamina.
And
you there goes Rocky Helmet.
I got rid of the Rocky Helmet. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this thing. That's for sure. Let's do this.
Oh, I didn't ask. I usually ask. Sorry. I want to start asking. Comments. Who do you think is going to be the MVP, the most valuable Pokemon of the video? Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. But I know that it's certainly not me.
You're the most valuable person in my life. You're going to sleep now. I'm so sorry.
Wait, hold on. There's no way that I thought your fake Articuno had No Guard. You just landed Hypnosis with stamina?
Yeah, I did. I'm teetering on like feeling a little bad about what's happening now.
Is this a different kind of video? Is this a Frank video?
Although Frank has made an appearance in this video.
What I mean.
It's not a Frank video. It's just a me and you. It's just it's a good friends video. It's good friends.
Are you that mad about yesterday's video on my channel? Are you like that mad about it?
No, it's been a long time since I've had a nice little big win. So
you land Hypnosis.
So I'm landing Hypnosis.
Wait,
I decided to.
You clicked Hypnosis in a Pokemon battle.
Yes.
How much accuracy does Hypnosis have?
60%.
I don't have any words at all.
How about friendship, camaraderie, and happiness?
No, I disagree with all that. I don't feel any of that. That's crazy that you You win the 3 Hydro Pumps and a Hypnosis. I'm gonna cry.
But, I mean, you're kind of working your way into like a much better position now. That didn't do any damage.
That did no damage. You're burned, and I have tablets.
That's true. Oh my god, I really am, dude. This Alcremie is merely here to try its absolute best to do any physical damage, but I don't know if it really can. There's not much it can do. I am glad that I did run one move, though. There was one move, very glad that I ran.
It's a ground type
There's
move.
nothing else the thing gets.
It's a ground type move.
Oh,
dude, that's actually really good for you and not for me. That's bad for me. I needed way more HP than that.
I only ran Facade because Alcremie gets like 3 physical moves and that's it. It doesn't get anything else.
Can you go away now, please? Thank you.
Yeah, he's gone. There he goes. Goodbye,
Oh,
Delicious.
I finally got to knock out a Pokemon. Hits? Let's just see if a Shadow Sneak kills me. No, but that won't.
Ooh, I can't believe I lived that.
I'm shocked you lived that. This Pokemon is garbage.
No, I was shocked. You hit me with Wild Charge.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm shocked. I'm shocked you lived that. This Pokemon's garbage.
Toxtress isn't that bad.
+1 stab, Wild Charge with its stat swap can't do what it needs to do.
With its stat swap, Cerulege has like 100 base defense. It's pretty solid.
That's true. That's valid.
Okay,
right.
that's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna throw a Shadow Ball. Just
You might as well just
what is
throw
he-
one
what is-
singular
what is
Shadow Ball.
this? Why is he doing this? Oh, I did nothing.
He's
wow.
super Dragon Ball Z about it, dude.
Oh, I have Orb Zone. He's big bang attacking it. Still doesn't kill, actually. It's learning. It's information for the second battle.
It's intel gathering.
It's
right. It's all
intel gathering.
Aswana's just so cool and good with it. Why are you even here?
You can't be scared of a Convey, surely.
I actually can be.
No, I don't think so.
I just want information at this point.
Oh no.
I want
No,
information.
my lefties.
Good.
What?
Get rid of that.
Why?
Play rough. A physical Comfey, some would say.
Physical Convey, I would say.
You would say that. Serena.
Oh, hey. Oh, would you intimidate too? You know what? You got some solid abilities.
That was
I can't lie. There's some pretty good ones.
that was a nice ability that I rolled for sure.
You got the ruins. You got several of ruins.
I got rid of your hazards that you definitely put on my side of the field, right?
I'm using spikes right now.
That's crazy.
I lied. I'm so sorry. I did lie.
Whoa, you didn't use spikes? Cell.
Cell?
That's not even Cell Jr. Oh my gosh, it's actually Cell.
Oh, it should have been Cell Jr. Oh, you're so much smaller than me. You're right.
No,
It should have been
this
Cell
thing
Jr.
this thing is scary. Okay, let's just learn how much U-turn does.
So you know what's fun about Cell Jr. here is
What?
that he does not change any of his stats. It's just the same.
What are they all? 87 or something weird like that?
No, actually, both of his attacking stats are 108. It's pretty solid.
Wow, that's an offensive guy. He's offended
Yeah,
me.
I mean, it's like respectable.
Yeah, he's definitely an offensive man.
He did it with the wrong head. He should have done it with the red head.
I think I like it better that the green pepper produces the fire.
It's against expectations.
Yes, it's exactly.
Giga Drain,
Cool.
huge.
That's actually way more damage than I thought it was going to do. That's crazy.
Actually, kind of huge.
I genuinely thought it was going to do 4, but it did like 7 instead.
Nice. All right, let's go Scovillain.
Go villain, baby! Huge.
The placement stand at 1 for Pat. Shady is gonna get maybe 5.
First to 13, right?
Your Pokemon said
Delicious.
GG, no heals, accuracy dip, Hydro Pump OP, please nerf.
Yes, literally.
Am I for Alligator?
You're not for alligator because if you were for alligator, Fairy Aura wouldn't actually come up. I learned this in a recent
Are
video.
you sure?
I'm actually positive.
Yeah, switch into Magearna then. Switch into Magearna.
No, I don't need to. I'm
Ow!
just gonna get rid of these lefties again. Assault Vest.
My Assault Vest?
Ooh.
Take my vest up. Stop trying to undress me. Oh my
Wow,
god, that did a
so
lot of damage.
strong,
I'm
dude.
creamy.
You're so strong. Luckily, Swangles isn't like literally the most important Pokemon on my team.
Cycles is the most important Pokemon.
It literally is.
I can't believe that. That's actually really fun.
It's so sad and true at the same time.
Don't go into your
I gotta go into Margaret, dude. Come
There's
on.
Margaret.
And you missed anyway. I could have stayed in, dude.
That is really funny that that's the first miss.
That's crazy that
the
you
day.
missed that instead of Hydro Pumps. That's really funny.
Ooh, is he gonna set up now?
Yeah, probably.
That makes me think that you're gonna do it, Shady, so I'm running away like small.
Oh my goodness, like child? Right back into Cell, who literally destroys my soul, my career, my family name.
Okay, you see, I think I can take any one hit.
I think you can, and that's why setting up was the wrong play.
You can't switch. Actually, I'm gonna let you choose. Do I click Flamethrower or Fire Blast?
I don't want to talk to you if you. Okay, I'll tell you right now. I think you have to click Fire Blast because if you land it, that is such content. As angry as I will be, I think that is what you have to do, but you need to choose. I can't believe you're running Fire Blast
I'm gonna do. The Ice Spinner comes through. Okay, bam. It does a lot of damage. The Fire Blast misses.
Oh,
it misses.
wow.
Okay.
I actually really wanted you to land that.
I have a Custard Berry.
Oh, so you have another chance.
Can we do it? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, it's on the second try. The second try, Sally. Oh, I didn't kill. Damn, that's tough.
That's
I
tough
really
scene.
thought that was gonna.
Yeah, it's a tough scene.
Who's that?
What?
You have the weakness policy on it. Oh no.
I do have-
I'm in danger now.
I do have the weakness policy. I do.
Ooh, it's a good thing I have a lot of priority on my team.
I know you do. You have Gator. He can Aqua Jet me
Yeah.
in special attacking ways. Here he is.
Here
Whoa!
he comes.
Gator. That's crazy.
That is my Feraligatr. Oh, I do have Aqua Jet.
Oh, you're right. You're a liar and a thief. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
To be fair, for a second I forgot, then I remembered, but I still lied. Sometimes in these videos we lie, and it's okay, isn't it, Shade?
I don't
He said it's okay. He said it's
I don't
okay.
remember saying it's okay. It's weird.
He said
It feels like I should have said that at that point, but I didn't say it.
it's okay, Daniel. See, thank you, Shady. I appreciate that.
So
You're so
here we
kind.
learn
I want to know, how much bulkier are you gonna be? Oh, way bulkier. Oh my
a
god.
fair amount bulkier, and I actually rolled stamina too.
You on me and me on you.
We're each other now.
We're each other. We're in each other's skin.
Dude, that's crazy.
Make a lickety split.
Wait, are you going into
Little
another
cake.
bird?
No.
No,
Me?
no, delicious.
I would
Cake?
never. Are you earthquaking?
No.
Agility? You want so bad to be Doug Trio again?
I want to be
You're
Doug
not Doug Trio anymore? You want to be Doug Trio
Doug
again?
Trio so bad. You have no idea how badly I want to be Doug Trio.
Am I still gonna outspeed you? How fast is this
No,
thing now?
I'm fast enough now,
no.
baby.
Oh no!
Doug Trio's back.
He's back. Doug Trio is a good Doug Trio again. Now we get to find out how slow actually is it. What do you think this is?
Well,
That was a dumb question. I don't know why I asked this.
you had the heavy duty boots. It's for alligator, obviously, because it didn't take 25%. Yeah.
It didn't do 25%. That was a stupid
So,
question.
we know that Hydro Pump would take me out if you land it.
Which I, say it with me,
Won't.
For
Alligator has naturally more HP than speed, so it is definitively faster than me.
maybe, but you have that agility up.
I'm definitely not faster than you. But
Okay.
I'm just supposed to do this anyway.
Oh?
To land
Oh, the land it again.
it. Dude, it's so toxic. It's so crazy.
Listen, I have to run Hydro Pump when I battle you just to see what happens.
It's just crazy that you land it, man. It genuinely blows my mind.
So I've missed a Fire Blast so far. Did I miss? Oh, I missed a Play Rough. I missed a
missed a
Play Rough
Play
and
Rough.
Fire Blast so far.
Yes.
Doesn't feel good at all.
Oh, it feels great. It feels great for you and everyone watching. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you have Stealth Rocks. I forgot you had Stealth Rocks.
I have Stealth Rocks up right now.
I'm gonna take some big damage.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, he's taking damage now.
Oh, you're smart.
I
but
turned
also,
around. But also
pretty good
not
for me.
very smart. Ooh.
Pretty good for me. I predicted that. Totally predicted
He
it.
really
100%.
knew that was going to happen. Now, what do I do to this thing? Articuno with stamina.
Place your bets right now, comment section. What does he go into and how does he respond to the situation?
I mean, you should be hitting on the physical side from what I remember, but I don't really know anyone.
I'm gonna put you to sleep again.
All I will say to that is stop. All I will say is stop.
I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Brave
I'm going for
Birds.
Brave Bird.
So he has a physical
That's
boyfriend.
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
Oh
damage.
my god.
By the way, this Pokemon is the one Pokemon I didn't want to get. When you gave me the dog, I was like, this Pokemon is just awful with his stats swapped.
Oh yeah, because
His only redeeming quality is
he's
last
like
respect.
special.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
Do you take rocks?
Oh, is
you
this-
don't. 'Cause
Oh. Oh.
There's no freaking way.
There's no way. There's no way you miss a Snarl. Oh my god, I cannot believe that you just missed Snarl. That's insane.
It's crazy because I purposely didn't go for Willow because you have 2 fire types, and I was like, Snarl will be really good 50% of the time.
Yeah, that was a correct play.
But it's actually, but it is only 95% accurate. So
yeah.
Joke's on me, boys.
Only 95%.
Joke's on me.
It looks like he's doing like clay molding.
Yeah,
when
he
does
is.
that.
Well, yeah, with the pot, and he's like going up and
Yeah,
down with the pot.
he's pot. He's making a pot.
He's so Mega Man about it. I love it.
I haven't seen a Ceruledge used since like 1912.
12?
Around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
been a
probably-
while,
It's
actually.
been a little while, yeah, for sure.
Oh, my attack stat.
Yeah,
my,
it really
my
matters.
60 attack stat is going on now.
So tough.
I know what you are.
You know, you're inside of him.
You're a physical attacker.
That's true.
Had to go on strong and flippity flip.
It's a flip. I mean, their stats are very similar, like not that different, but yeah, his shift gear. So it's like, why wouldn't he do
I like how he
anything?
hits a pose when he just like, he's like and then he turns into
Aw.
electricity and just like bashes you.
I don't get to see it. That's sad.
That's
no,
pretty
because
cool.
I can see the back. I see the back of them.
That's a
Ow!
lot of damage.
That's so much
Let's go
damage.
Ceruledge.
They're just popping.
Okay, Ceruledge just doing it. Hit's doing it. Dragon Ball themed names today from over here.
Yes, yep. I like it a lot. I don't think I have
And
a
now
theme.
we get to see the other one. Okay, it looks like a Kaioken a little bit, so I'll take that.
So he's got all the Dragon Ball moves, not only just the
Yeah.
name. I like that. That's
It's
very
Goku.
cool.
Imagine if he could go Super Saiyan.
Dude, it'd be so
Super
cool.
Ceruledge.
Super Ceruledge 3?
That would be pretty sick.
Oh,
My defense.
His defense is gone.
My defenses are falling, but I still have speeds.
Yeah. You're faster. You're a fast guy, dude.
Okay.
My Swanna is bad, and it's a really bad Pokemon. I have nothing else to say about it.
Swanna could be so good.
Yeah?
If it was a different Pokemon.
Yeah, if it was just like a Mewtwo, it'd be so good.
And had the stats up and
Yeah.
smelled and looked like and acted like a Mewtwo.
Yes, if
It
it
would
did-
be really good.
So I have to do a third battle, right?
Do you feel like you have to do a third battle now?
I mean, I'm asking, do I have to do a third one of those?
I feel like.
I mean, if it's what the people want, I'm down. But my God, Pat, if you don't,
Wait,
if you
Shady,
can't-
before we go into the third battle, here's a special rule.
Oh, here we go.
If we go to a third battle, a swap happens.
Whoa!
Because it's a swapping video. It's a swapping video.
It's a
But
swapping video.
You choose.
Right. The
You
loser gets to
choose.
choose, right?
You
That
choose
makes
what the swap
sense.
is.
Wow. Okay.
So what Pokemon would you like to swap?
I'm gonna take the Cerulege and give you the Houndstone.
All right, so I'm getting the useless Houndstone, and you're getting a
Yes.
nice fat Cerulege.
Cool. Whoa, you have a Houndstone now.
Where did you get that Cerulege from? You stole it.
What?
You stole it from me. Or so we swapped. We swapped because that's the
Name
concept
of the
video.
Name of the video is Swappington. Delicious.
Delicious, nutritious, and the front of my team. Here
Oh
he
my
is.
goodness.
It's El Creamy. Can a Swanna do any damage?
It's time to find out. Can he do any damage?
Can he do any damage? The answer
Is
solid?
yes, some solid damage. Some solid damage. Yep. A little bit bit of damage. A little bit of damage.
My play rough probably not going to do a lot to you beginner now. All your toxicity.
Or my Brittany.
Wait, I thought Brittany was the other one. Okay.
Well, they're both Brittany.
Not too much.
They're Brittany on different days.
And you have stamina too. Okay, don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to go for a big fat drain punch.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's right. I had that one.
Oh my
and why
goodness.
does Creamy learn drain punch?
I don't
don't know.
It hardly has hands. I have a berry. I finally get to
his
eat
berry.
it.
Oh, the citrus, because you're so bulky with
Yes, I'm
it.
so bulky with it. So Brittany finally got to chew.
Yeah, there's the rocks that you wanted so bad.
Get
There
some
you go.
nice,
Enjoy them.
pretty rocks up.
I can't really do much. I'm just gonna sit here and punch over and over again.
Yeah, I think that I've decided to let Brittany go. She got her rocks up. That's
You're
really
firing
all
Brittany?
she's gonna do. She's fired. We had to let her
She's
go at the
fired.
agency. She's
She's
just a
plus
little
3
bit.
defense.
She is, but if I switch her out to try to save her, then she's not plus 3 defense. And look, that's some respectable. I might even get a knockout here, dude.
You might get pretty close, depending on how much damage a drain punch does. Doesn't kill.
Doesn't take me out.
Hold on, we're on the edge. We're on
He's
the edge
on
of our
the
seats here.
edge.
Is there any way for you to get your health back
Nope,
now? I don't think so.
unfortunately
you
not.
did get a kill. Good
Brittany,
job.
let's go!
Well done, Brittany.
I don't even think I've seen this Pokemon yet.
Okay, you're plus 4 defense. I'm actually not confident that I can kill you.
I have 12 HP, Pat. I think you got this in the bag.
Okay, let's just find out. You're plus 4 defense. I went into this thinking, no problems. This guy's got like 100 defense now. He's gonna do it easy. Not the case.
I really thought 12 HP might as well be 0.
I thought so too. Can I please
What did you
get
miss?
the
Oh, I love this. Imagine.
Oh my god, imagine. That would have been spectacular.
Insane. Let's see. Cell. It takes 25%.
That's a good way to judge if it's my for alligator or not. That's very smart.
Yeah, it's not for alligator, so it's just the guy. Swangles is back. My MVP
Swangles
of
is
all
back.
time, baby.
The strongest Pokemon in the world, Swangles, is
My
making an appearance here.
strongest Pokemon.
Okay, get a little. Wow, that did not.
Whoa, wow.
That, gonna be honest, kind of pathetic.
Kind of a bad draining action. That was not Android 17. I'll tell you that much.
Not a good drain. Ooh,
That
my
should
health
that should
has
just
hit
take
0.
Yes, Swangles is actually future Trunks in disguise when he goes back and kills Cell before he
Wait,
starts
that's
throwing people.
right.
Yeah,
He is.
Yep.
I didn't realize Swanna actually has the same power level as Super Saiyan Trunks.
Yes.
Don't worry, I got dog.
Oh
I'm
no!
using. My dog is back. My dog is here.
Dang, dude, this actually is a problem because you can burn my best physical attacker.
Are you ready for this? Here it comes. Bam! There it
And
is.
you go for it. I didn't expect. First of all, I didn't know my dog was faster than my bird. Should have known that. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of this red card so I don't have to worry about it later.
Ah!
Look at that damage.
That switches you out though, doesn't it?
No.
Does it work?
'Cause when you knock
It does.
off the red card, you have to hold the red card up going, coach, ref. But if you
Oh, but he fumbled. He was
Yeah.
like, cut.
Oh, yes. I think, yep, exactly. It's
get it,
kind of
okay.
crazy that. I eat
That
that.
is so-
Yeah, it's
oh my
really,
God.
yep.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god.
I wonder why I traded away Dog. I do wonder.
Listen, I thought since it had Pixelate, it would be
Right.
doing a little bit more damage than that. Not the case at
You
all.
would. You have Destiny Bond. You had Destiny Bond on hit. I'm so angry at you right now.
Well, yeah, I put Destiny Bond on it.
Angry at you right now. It's
Why
crazy.
are you mad?
That's insane.
It's a respectable move.
You are
it's a respectable
no. It's
move.
actually It's actually literally the definition of a disrespectful move.
It's a way to claw yourself back in the game. You sacrifice for a sacrifice.
All right,
One for
I'm just
one.
gonna. I was trying to avoid using this thing at all, but you know what? It's just way too good to not use it. A Shadow Ball. It runs through both of our teams consistently.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're kinda right.
It is broken. Like even your Feraligatr. What are you doing to me?
Look for alligator. You can use a Hydro Pump.
No, he can't. He misses those.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because I have Water Absorb. That's why, remember, that's why this one's so broken. It literally counters both of our teams perfectly.
I'm so dumb. It was my Pokemon. I literally made the set. Oh, this is like having a child and then forgetting what your child does.
What they do. Wait, you walk already? Wait, we're gonna have to run it back on a 4th battle, and all you can do is stay in because you can't switch in.
I can't switch
You can't
now.
switch. This Cerulege is broken.
This Cerulege is just the leader. It's the MVP. I think.
You wanted to ask me what the MVP is? It is literally Cerulege.
It destroys my whole team
And it destroys.
too. I just don't know what to do.
Yes, it destroys. I mean, well, you could always land a Hypnosis.
Oh, I mean, I even.
Oh, you just. I thought we weren't
You
carrying
know what's
this
really
video.
funny
I thought
that
we
no
weren't-
one has terrestrialized until this point of the video.
Yeah, I thought we weren't going to do that today. That's all, I made my decision.
It's like it was like a silent agreement that we had just to not terrestrialize in the first 2 battles.
That's what I thought, dude. Oh man, I would have totally tired, you know?
I only did this so I don't die to Shadow Ball this turn. I die to a fire type move next turn anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't outspeed you and you're fast enough.
Unless I outspeed you.
Which you do outspeed. Look at that. It's so close to killing you, dude. That's
Only did that so I could live like a second longer. And he's gonna die to the recoil now anyway.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, we're gonna find
What if
out.
I
There
was
goes
Terra
Cerulege.
Steel? I think you survived.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I did like half your health. And
No,
I
you
do live.
survived.
I do live.
Ooh, that's a problem for me.
Go to Zarina. Use Giga Drain. Bada bing, bada boom.
I get the attack drop. That's like the most important thing for me right now.
Oh, you Tara too?
I do Tara. Well, now that I know the agreement is gone.
There was no actual agreement that we weren't gonna do that.
Oh, you have to clarify that.
We just didn't do it for some reason.
It was just so unnecessary in the first 2 battles. You are -1. I
Yes.
have a lot of special attack. My
Yes.
hope is just that it's enough to make it so you can't recover spam. Okay, so it just kills.
Oh,
It
it just killed. It just killed.
Dude, Serena. Oh, it's a crit. The first one of the video. That's crazy.
The game said, I am so sorry all those Hydro Pumps landed. I will make sure it
Listen.
never happens again, Shady. I'm so
Listen,
sorry.
I don't think I needed the crit. I think it was doing enough to where like it would always put you in recoil range. I have 120 special attack, you have 85 special defense, and you were -1.
Guys, when you swap it up.
When you swap it up.
It sure does swap. Thanks for watching.
It's a really good outfit.